Give me your money.
Hey.
Can you show us that action and can we see that action in slow motion, Bruce? If we could see it, what one actually does if someone holds a gun to you. Now, usually, just show me the action. Bruce, if you could turn for the sake of the camera, yeah. So it's
Like,
mm-hmm.
what we're doing here is in the middle of a person.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the rest.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Yeah. So let's go with some of the other techniques that they've got. That's a chokehold, right? Can you do it in slow motion again, what you just did, gentlemen? For the sake of some of our viewers and the kids who are looking on, if you could do it in slow motion for me. Show the action. Yeah. Right. Let's see another. Oh, that looks quite good for football as well. Could work for football. All right. What else have we seen, Bruce?
I'm going to show you a technique that is considered as mind over matter. Okay, so you could come on the side.
All right, good. So let me get away.
Yes.
All right. Hold on. What in the world just happened there?
Hansley, when we train our mind and body, this is the way things could happen. If we
Nothing there.
no, no.
Nothing below you here. This is just skin. Let me see that thing that you were hitting him with. So this is what? The body's ability to resist.
To resist, a situation. If you are encounter with a situation, right. Hansley. So while a person may look simple, you don't know what their mind may have.
Right. So they can train their mind to resist pain.
This is not only with martial artists. Some of those bandits are like this too. Right. This is why they are fearless. Mm-hmm. Right? So when you are training yourself, you have to train like one of those guys.
Right.
In order to defend yourself.
What were you, I mean, so you weren't feeling pain?
No. There's no pain to feel here, Hansley.
I was saying...
Hansley, it's like when you come into the set here, you feel no fear.
I'm comfortable, yeah.
When we are encountered by a situation like this, all fear is gone.
Yeah. All right, okay, yeah, and this is hard stuff. I mean, somebody hits me with this, I'm down. All right, there you go, son. So, all right.
I'll maybe do a couple more demonstration.
Sure, and then we'll open up the telephone lines for those of you who wish to talk a little bit about this, and then we'll talk about Buddhism and some of the things that the kids have learned in terms of mind conditioning, right?
Sure.
Okay, good. All right, so we're going to open up the lines. Are you going to do some more? I just want to talk to your son a little bit. And if we could open up the lines, Giles, on 665-6278. That's 665-6278. Are we going to see Kieran doing any stuff? No? Kieran is a black belt, by the way. Yeah, let's just come on here. All right, son. Now, he's holding a book in his hand. And this is, where did you learn this? This is Instructions in Virtue from Chinese Heritage.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me about this.
Kiran, Hansley, most of our teachings today come from Confucius. A lot of things the morals that we teach is Confucius, moral and ethics.
You teach the children philosophy.
Yes, and this philosophy comes like 1600 before Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have my son practicing this kind of stuff in the school that he goes to.
Are these books available here, son? Can you get this? And what did you learn from all of this?
No, these books are not available here. And I've learned from this book to respect my parents and elders and teachers and to study very hard. Mm-hmm. Also to make sure, and it teaches you very basic things like putting your clothes neatly and tidy and making sure that...
I could learn that.
And making sure that your mind is not cluttered with all the bad things in this world.
All right. And you're all learning. Should books like this be available to children? It's laid out as a school book, and it's teaching you here in the morning. It's best to rise early. At night, you should go to bed late. Cherish the time that is left in you. Don't expect that old age will wait. In the morning, first wash your face, and next brush your teeth very well. After you go to the toilet, use soap, water and soap on your hands. So it's teaching kids
all the basic necessary things that a child should grow up with. All the type of morals. And although, we still have parents who teach these type of morals, a lot of it is not being taught to children.
That we know, and we're beginning to see more and more of this. We're going to take some calls now, 665-6278. We have callers standing by. Let's take these callers. Hello and good morning.
You, Hansley.
Hi, morning, sir. If you could just raise the volume, guys, in the studio. Yes, sir. Go ahead, and if you could speak up a little bit for me, because I'm some distance from the speaker. Right, go ahead.
Right. I want to congratulate you for such a lovely program this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah. And maybe this is a good time to give a joke. Hush, baby, hush.
Yeah.
Hi, brother. All the best to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
To you, my brother.
Yeah. Let's take another caller. That's a joke I'll give you all about hush, baby, hush. Okay. Yeah. But I can't say it on air. Okay. All right. Let's take this caller. Hello. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Hi.
I would like to see the guy show us defense on if somebody attacks you from the back. You're just walking unconcerned and they attack you from the back. Sure. I'll do that. Can you bring one of the kids on so we could give the demonstration, and then we'll take that caller. Caller, just hold the line, and let's give a little demonstration. Let's see it in slow-mo so that you can see it. Is this the only technique? So if we can do it from here, stand behind here, son. And Bruce, if you're walking along High Street, unconcerned, and some fella walks in, probably from Tong, visiting South. Okay. Well, that's provided that the assailant has one of those. If he doesn't have one of those, what do you do?
I don't think we may have to provide one.
All right, good. Let's show them another. What do you do if someone grabs you from behind? If they grab you, you're walking and someone grabs you like that. Okay, so you mash the feet. Wow, that probably hurt. That really, really hurt. Okay, we have another caller on the line, 665-6278. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, we'll continue to take the call, 665-6278 to that caller who we just lost. Call us back, 665-6278. This is very important to women as well. And I think it's something that we ought to encourage many of our women in so that they can best defend themselves.
Yes, Ansley. One of the things about women defending themselves is, a woman carries a certain aura to attract, the opposite sex.
Yeah.
And
no man just lecherous. I mean, a man see a nice woman, the girls aren't doing it. They're going about their business. Fella sees a nice girl and he just decide, well, that's mine.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I heard some situations where, sometimes a gentleman would say, hey, I am feeling to have some pleasure tonight.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. Sexual crimes, sex crimes, and sexual offenses are on the rise. Rape is on the rise in Trinidad and Tobago. Just about 2 days ago, they published the results.
Yes. Hansley, this is what caused some of these things. Sometimes these young girls, they go to the clubs and so on, and it may be a regular thing. They might be in a certain spot waiting for a taxi. People will pass and mark them and say, hey, I want that. And then a group of guys one day will just decide, hey, we're going for that tonight. And so these are some of the ways that you have to realize what could happen, and you prepare yourself for, for that kind of defense, right? And if you make yourself vulnerable to this type of situation, it becomes difficult, right, for you. So you have to prepare yourself mentally and physically. Right, and this is important for you it is also important for you to come to a school where you can get this kind of information, how to defend yourself.
How to defend yourself. Of course, I hope that they saw how you stamped the person's foot. We had a long shot on that, Joe. All right, so 665-6278, 665-6278. Those of you who wish to call in and, of course, talk a little bit, particularly we want to hear from the parents, even the kids out there. It's very important that we also hear from each and every one of you so that you can best learn about what these disciplines can do for the society and, of course, for each and every one of you. So, Joe, let's take this caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Yes,
hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead, please.
Congratulations, Master Leroy Bruce. This is one of your students' parents.
Right.
Thank you very much for calling. Go ahead.
My son is doing well at your school, and I just wanted to say well done to Silver Dragon, because it's a real inspiration to see them on TV this morning.
Thank you.
Where are you from, ma'am?
I am from Rosilac.
Okay, Rosilac. All right, good. So we're seeing, I notice a lot of the country communities, their kids are getting more involved in this sort of thing. You always felt that this is something that's relegated to the city and urban areas.
Yes, Hansley. You see, the thing about our system is a beautiful system. When you demonstrate, you feel proud about yourself and stuff like that you can actually learn these skills, and do them. And young people like to feel good about themselves.
Yeah. All right. Any further calls? Yep. We have another caller. Let's take this caller. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hi. Morning, sir. Where are you calling from?
I'm looking at your program, and I'm wondering where this school is. I'm very impressed with all the students, and especially the girls. It's not normal to see girls beating up boys, as you rightly said. So I'm wondering where this school is and where I can enroll my...
Where are you calling? Where are you calling from, sir?
Sugarwaters.
Sugarwaters, okay. Master?
This school is in San Fernando based. Our number is 657-5620.
We'll put it up on the screen.
657-5620, 771-8338.
Speak slowly.
771-8338.
Right.
And our email address is taikundo@gmail.com. TAIKUNDO@gmail.com. So you can contact us at any time.
All right. Is that okay for you, sir? All right, we lost them. So we'll run the numbers again. And of course, they could always telephone us again.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll give them the information. Let's take this other caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Hello, Leroy Booth.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. This is a caller from Indian Rock Muruga Road.
Yeah, don't look at the TV. When you look at the TV, it's going to look like a Chinese movie because you'll actually hear it in delayed.
Okay, this is Farida Ramdani,
Okay.
one of your students who used to learn there with you.
Okay, great. It's good to know that you're looking at the program.
Yes, I didn't know you still around, but I have 2 daughters now, so I shall come over and check you out.
You're kind of revealing my age there.
Okay, thank you.
I like how she says, I'll come over and check you out. Yeah, I didn't know you were still around, baby.
All right, don't forget we are planning to make a movie, so we might need you in that movie.
Yeah, she could play the love interest. She sounds as though she wants to. All right, so 665-6278. Let's take another caller. 665-6278. Okay, so we'll take your calls. We have another demonstration to do, Kiran. All right, so we're going to run the address in a moment and the numbers. Yeah, one more time. Let's just repeat it, and then we'll bring the kids back on for their demonstration. By the way, guys, do we have How Deep Is Your Love? Because we've got to show it. Yeah, so they're lighting it up, please. How Deep Is Your Love? The video. I asked Lawrence to get it. So Lawrence, get it. Otherwise, it is going to be wonton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so once again, the numbers.
The number is 657-5620 and 771-8338. We are located at Rainbow Plaza in La Romaine, San Fernando.
That's the Gulf City Link Road.
Yes, that's it, yes.
And the telephone numbers?
771-8338, 657-5620.
Okay, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to get another demonstration, and then we're going to close the show with these truly extraordinary folks, and we're going to bring them back on. I'm not getting little Karina to come on and do a demonstration because I wanted them to see what a little 4-year-old could do, but she doesn't want. She's now camera shy. And you know, I bet you somewhere in the future she's going to be working in this business.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, so we're going to take a break, and then we come back. Please stay with us.
I can't win, I can't reign, I will never win this. Ready. Look how the sun now raising up on the cloud.